Mark Zero's XCOM The Long War. Let's play.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Long War. My name is Mark Zero and we're gonna have a little fun today. We have an alien abduction in Lagos, Nigeria. It is a light, panic is low. We are gonna do something stupid. Let's check it out in the hangar. Alright, here's the idea behind this squad. It's a light abduction. I'm not sending anybody. I'm basically, the makeup of this team is because I'm paranoid that we are going to have some incoming missions that are going to require our just absolute best troops. So, I am just going to have fun with this light abduction, and I'm going to do something that is otherwise tactically very unsound. This squad is built solely to shoot things to death. We're on a roadway map, so it should be a corridor with numerous vehicles. But basically, this squad is only made to do one thing, and that's shoot our way through everything in front of us from one side of the map down to the other. This very well could backfire. Here's the quick rundown. Corporal Ghostman is our engineer for this one. Loaded out with laser rifle, double HE grenades. I gave Ghostman a chem grenade. This was originally 2 APs, but I decided we might need a chem grenade in case we run into a berserker pod, or if we run into a cyber disc or heavy mech pod. And I figured I needed to do something tactical on this mission, but this was originally 2 AP grenades, and it was just going to be, nope, kill everything in the face, here we go. But that's one tactical here. The burglar is one member of a 3-part front line. Laser rifle, laser pistol, alloy plating, battle scanner. The lowest health of the front line at 11, I believe? 11. But the highest move. More on that in a second. Karmic Castaway, it's a roadway. Stand in the back, deal damage, kill one target every turn, alloy bipod, scope, kestrel armor in case we can get a height advantage. You know the drill. Anderson Marr is carrying the heavy laser rifle and the laser pistol on this one. Also carrying a med kit. This was originally high cap mags. Like I said, this was a shooting squad. And the scope. Anderson Marr's job is to either take 2 shots and do it well, or take one really powerful shot. Mr. Blump is the front of the line here. 13 health, scatter laser, breaching ammo, alloy plating. Mr. Blump is going to walk towards the enemy and murder. That's Mr. Blump's job, to just march towards the enemy. Spoogler is our specialist on this one. Spoogler is secondary infantry. Laser rifle, alloy plating, scope. Again, this is a shooting squad. I'm actually going to customize real quick. Give you the requisite headgear for an infantry. Cyvor is our rocketeer for this one. Single damage rocket, single shredder rocket, laser rifle. I'm not even going laser carbine. Laser rifle. We are going to shoot everything to death. Cyvor needs to be careful. Very low health. Could be one shot. And last but not least, Psycho Destructo is the bullet wizard gunner here with an auto laser, armor piercing ammo, and alloy plating. So, Psycho Destructo, Mr. Blump, and the burglar are the ones wearing carapace armor. We don't have a 4th carapace armor. My plan here, depending on the roadway map, is to form a line and just advance with Mr. Blump, the burglar running overwatches, and Psycho Destructo. Those 3 are just going to walk forward. Everybody else is going to get behind them and push. This is stupid. This is not a tactically sound team. We're going to have a little fun. Let's get out to Nigeria. Let's hit it.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Deep in the Nigerian interior.
The aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Alrighty. Operation Devil's Stranger is going to be on one of the roadway highway maps. I think this is the Van Dorn Highway. Yeah, this is the Van Dorn Highway, which plays right into my plan. This is exactly what I needed. So yeah, we're shooting fish in a barrel. Let's hit it. Granted, those fish may be extraordinarily dangerous, but they are in a barrel. They may be piranhas. We're about to find out.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Alrighty. So, we're basically sweeping from back to front on this map. We do get an initial advantage in that if there's any enemies directly in front of us, we're going to get height on them. Let's see here. Karmic Castaway is going to want to be the one standing in full cover here, I believe. Let's move everybody else up first. This is patently ridiculous, this team. We are not going to use a battle scanner. We are going to run right down.
I'm rolling. I've got a visual.
And right off the bat, Thin Mints. Ooh, that's a very strong Thin Mint. Alrighty. So, right off the bat, this is actually the kind of enemy we don't want to run into. We want to run into something that's big and dumb. Let's see. Karmic Castaway has a shot. It's at squad site, 87. Yeah, let's try to remove this situation. Or we'll miss and be standing out in no cover. That could be a thing that we do too. Alright. So, Psycho Destructo, you're going to take the half cover. What have you got a shot on? 71? 71 to hit that guy? I may just fire instead of suppressing. We might be pulling back because the idea here is we don't want squad sight on us. And yeah, we can't hit that guy anyway. So we don't want to be squad sighted, is basically what's going on here. And if there's anybody that's going to be down there, it's going to be Mr. Blump. Because Mr. Blump has the highest amount of health. Don't mind the clicking of my keyboard. I just got a new mechanical keyboard. I like it. It's so nice. Let's go balls out on this guy. 71. Can we take him? We can shred him. I should have done that before taking the sniper shot. Anderson Marr would need to move into less than great cover. Spoobler. Why don't you move that up? What do you got? 82? 82. Can you finish him? Yes, you can. Okay, so we got 2 left.
He's down.
Now at this point, we are going to want to back off of no man's land.
Aye, aye.
Let's do that. We are going to want... Now, we could go back down there, but I figure why present them with a shot?
Moving.
I'll probably be throwing the battle scanner down there, but we wanted to basically entice them to go into no man's land. Not the other way around. I don't think anything can see. Anderson, over to here and steady it. We are going to need to break this up very, very soon. In fact, I'm going to move Mr. Blump all the way over to here. And you're running down next turn. Cyvor, you can't get a good rocket. So get back there. And Overwatch because reasons. Ghostman. Over there and Overwatch because reasons. Okay, let's see what the Thin Men do. We probably will not see them unless they decide to really get ballsy. That was a cyber disc. Okay, here's the Thin Man we need to be worried about, and he took the bait, but he is firing. And he hit That was Psychodestructo, I believe. Okay, they're both in the low ground. This is where we want them. Now we're going to engage them here. Firing again. Missed. Good. We'll take that. Okay. Psychodestructo. What do you got for shots? 63, 63. 63 or suppression. I'm going to take that 63 shot. It's hollow targeting either way. It might shred him. It does shred him. Perfect. I believe we have a Thin Man autopsy, don't we? Got a 97 on you. Let's take a look at you real quick. I'm curious. Okay. Thin Men now have Squad Sight. Squad Sight, Executioner, damn good ground, which now I'm very, very happy we moved him into the low ground. Sharpshooter, yeah. Those guys are getting dangerous. Alright. Let's back off of that. And Spoogler's got an 82 and a 72. I ought to keep trying to get Spoogler kills. That might be a good idea. Burglar could move down, but I don't think I'm going to. And Mr. Blump, let's see, how far can you get? Just so that I know all my options here. Okay, we can get down to the car and basically run and gun that guy. I think that may be what we do. Anderson Marr has a steadied shot, which means Anderson Marr has hundreds. Which means you die. I'm going to give the other one to Spoogler. If you can hit it, it's yours. Yes, you can. Clears that out. Okay. This will be a reload.
Tap rack bang.
Rat tat bang. Not tack rack bang. Alright. Now here's the fun part. If we go down here, we're potentially looking at a cyber disk. I am going to move up, but I am not going to move down there yet.
Scanning.
Karmic Castaway, can you get into anything that resembles cover? Only if somebody moves. Actually, you can get all the way to here. Let's do that. I don't like standing completely out of cover. I'm willing to pass up having a shot there. Cyvor, move to here and steady your rocket. Let's see. I'm not going to run down there because I just said I wouldn't. So this will be an Overwatch.
Got it covered. Vado.
And that'll be an Overwatch. We're just going to lean on this high ground for the moment. We're going to move down next turn. Yeah, that cyber disk is definitely a good reason to not advance. We have more Thin Men as well. We're lucky we could maybe blow a Thin Man up into a cyber disk. Okay, Mr. Blump.
Wilco.
Time to start doing what you're here to do. Alright. Karmic Castaway will most likely be steadying weapon on this one. Psychodestructo. Now sitting at 10 health, which is non-ideal.
Rolling out.
We're going to put you down in the low cover here. Alrighty. And I think Burglar needs to get into a position that is going to resemble... Yeah, I think it's going to be here. Because I want to throw a battle scanner next turn. I know it's low cover, but you know what? We haven't activated anything yet. And famous last words, maybe we can run an Overwatch if we need to. Now, as for these guys, they're pretty much staying where they are. Can maybe move Anderson Marr up to provide Overwatch. I'm going to move Cyvor here and steady. Ghostman can come to here now. Ghostman needs to basically be able to break out and move into a throwing position, which is going to be a little difficult. We're pretty much punting on the meld on this one. In fact, can I... No, you know what? I think I'm okay here. Steady weapon. Anderson, move up.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And Overwatch.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Spoogler, Overwatch as well. Okay. They're probably right above us. But this is the point where we need to throw a battle scanner. And we're going to do it from this position. Okay. Battle scanner. Let's see if we can determine the ability to move up.
Eyes open.
Thought that was going to get caught for a second. Okay, it looks like we can actually cross no man's land. We're going to do that in a series of moves. We're not going to go there yet. We're going to block. Good. Karmic Castaway is basically going to stand here for the remainder of the match unless we run into floaters. Psychodestructo. You're going to take the move up to here as well.
Time to motor.
Totally dislodged. There we go. Anderson Marr. And Spoogler. Actually, Spoogler's got more health. So, Spoogler, you're going to go down.
Time to motor.
There we go. Just trying to, like, organize my thoughts here, because I want to try to keep people in heavy cover if I can help it, but it's going to interrupt any sort of Overwatch capability that we might have had. The only way I can get Overwatch would be to run to here, and that's a risky move.
Running.
I would rather stay in the high cover. Good. Low cover has me a little tiny bit paranoid after what happened to our good friend Lube Stapler, who met his untimely end because half cover is insufficient sometimes. And because I put him in a position that was really, really, really rough. Unfortunately, I am now going to violate everything I just said and put Ghostman in previously mentioned half cover. But on the bright side, at least we're going to see stuff coming, if it is. I'm going to put Cyvor up here. And now Karmic Castaway. I could run all the way to here in one move, but I'm going to rely on distance. Do I have Lone Wolf? I sure do. Okay, we're going to steady the weapon. Actually, we're going to reload before the action really starts. We'll steady weapon next turn if we get no contact. Alright, we can hear shit moving around. We're going to go up with Mr. Blump first. And there is literally no good cover to get into. So we're going to move up conservatively here. Now this car is destructible. Let's take a conservative move up. If this is clear, we can move up Psychodestructo. It is. We're going to move up Psychodestructo. If this is clear, we're good for this turn. I don't believe it. Okay, we're clear. Alright, Mr. Blunt will be leading from here on out. Burglar, I am going to get up to... That's not cover. We'll go up to the car.
Time to motor.
And it's going to be Burglar and Blump leading with Psychodestructo right behind them. That's my goal here. Now, Cyvor can't quite get into a position to fire a rocket. This is the tricky part of this plan, is that we can't really fire up from no man's land. We're very, very lucky that we don't have anything on this lip. I am going to move... Let's move up to this half cover with Ghost Man. Reason being that Ghost Man can throw a grenade. We'll Overwatch. Psycho Destructo is most definitely overwatching. Anderson Marr... I'm going to be a little bit conservative with you. Steady your weapon from here. Mr. Blump, you're going to overwatch. Hermit Castaway. Take it all the way to the heavy cover. Steady your weapon. Technically, we don't need to do that, but, you know. I'm just being safe, I guess you would say. Spoogler is going to dash to here. And go up there next turn. Cyvor over here and steady a rocket. Here we go. Let's see if we can get forward. See, this is really tricky. This part here, this no man's land part, is really tricky because we have almost no cover. This mission was basically designed to trap the aliens where we are now. They're all back there. We're leading with Mr. Blump. Unfortunately, if we lead to there... Oh, yeah, we can't do what we want here. We're going to have to leapfrog this a little at a time. Now I really am wishing I brought smoke. Can we get... Okay, we can get Burglar up there. So, Burglar, you're up. Here we go. 3 thin men. This is probably going to be take a shot with Karmic Castaway and then back up. Oh, who's more dangerous? Leap and Acid Spit. Leap and Acid Spit. Okay. Alright, so they're both identical. Unfortunately, we don't have their lead pod. What are our chances? 45 and 45. Okay. We can't really get up and hollow target anything. We'd have to move up and invite more shots. And thin men are getting pretty fucking accurate now, so... I don't like this pathing at all. I'm probably gonna have to go up and then up. Yeah. And that's going to probably be like a run and gun Overwatch to try and catch the guy on the way around. Anderson would have to dash. Well, let's take one of these guys out for starters. Let's take the guy... Are you in the one in the back? I think you're the one in the back. Remove this. Good. It's 1 down. So that leaves us with 2. So it's probably going to be these 2, and then the cyber disc, and anything that's with the cyber disc. Now, I could threaten these guys. Burglar is Lone Wolf. So... I think Burglar is being built into some kind of concealment build. Something like that. I am going to Overwatch... Move to here. And I hope this works. We're going to run and gun.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And we're going to Overwatch. It's kind of weird going into the half cover, but if I go all the way up here, then I'm flanked if he runs around me, and I'd better friggin' kill him then. Let's see if Spoogler can be seen from there. Spoogler cannot be seen from there, which makes that an Overwatch. Burglar is likely going to hunker, encouraging them to move up or to acid, which would not be great. Anderson... Get up into this half cover, much as I don't really want to put you in half cover. We're getting to you, burglar. Ghost Man. I don't want to cluster up. It'd be great if we could get to here. Unfortunately, Ghost Man, you're not going to do a whole lot here. You'll be on a weird, unnecessary Overwatch. I'm going to hunker you down. Cyvor. Again, not a lot I can do. I'm going to get you up into position to be able to move up next turn. Vestigial Overwatch is Vestigial. Let's see if the trap gets sprung. Alright, Spoogler takes a 25% reaction shot. Unfortunately, that did not hit. Now the... Alright, Psycho... Oh, he's running all the Overwatches. And then... Oh, wow. Psycho Destructo lands a 19% Overwatch. Not bad, my friend. Not bad at all. That makes that guy a little bit weaker. He's going to fire back at... Nope, that's an acid. Okay, so we're hunkering down for a while. Alrighty. Anderson. 71. Okay, we got a 71. That's good. Spoogler has a 52. Does Karmic Castaway still have sight of the other guy? Oh, yes. Yes, she does. Well, if you want to stay where your buddy died, I'm okay with that. I'm going to play better safe than sorry because we have a cyber disc on the map. Alright, Psycho Destructo. Take the first shot. Hollow target if you can. Or just murder him. Great. Now we need to think about a cyber disc.
Okay.
Anderson Marr. Steady your weapon. Mr. Blump.
On the move.
Move up to here. Overwatch just in case. Spoogler, you're on Overwatch. Burglar, you're going to hunker. Cyvor, we need a rocket in position.
A la orden, comandante.
This is as good as we're going to get. Now we're going to need to scatter because we don't want to invite grenades. Right now we are inviting grenades. Ghost Man, move up to there. And Overwatch. We are all hunkered around a car. If the cyber disc activates right now, we're in a lot of trouble. So... we're just going to kind of wait this out. Alrighty. This is going to have to be more hunkering from the burglar. I am totally fine with. I am going to put Psycho Destructo forward a little bit more and reload. Anderson Marr. I cannot get to where she needs to be. I eventually want to put Anderson here. But for now, I will go there. My poor cat is outside. Out behind the door, making very, very angry noises. I am not going to reveal, so it's going to be just a slight move up. Karmic Castaway will reload. Spoogler has great move. Really, really, really good move. Move up and Overwatch.
Got it covered.
There we go. Which will allow Ghost Man to move up just slightly. That'll be an Overwatch as well. Let's nestle Cyvor in here and continue steadying a rocket. He's right on the other side of this truck.
You hear that?
Okay. When we go around this truck, we're activating. Now, this could be destructible cover. We are going to wait until the burglar is back to full strength here. Fortunately, that acid is taking its sweet time. Let's see. Where can we get to without jeopardizing everything? I am going to take a run over here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
The intention there is to move to this heavy cover. In the meantime, no, I think that's going to reveal. So
Rolling.
we're going to move up to where we know it's safe, and we're going to overwatch. Actually, let's steady it. We are still waiting for acid to wear off. Gives us a chance to... Can I grapple to anything? No, I'm already up as high as I'm going to go. Steady the weapon. Spoogler, you can get to where I wanted to go. And possibly without incident. Good. I am going to have you reload. Cyvor, remain where you are and steady your weapon. Ghost Man, be in position to drop some chemical nonsense. Here comes the fun. Cyberdisk. Okay, they did not activate. Cyberdisk, and it looks like at least one seeker. Now we activate.
I'm on the move. Weapons hot.
Here we go. There's the Overwatch. Drone moves forward. Drone is going to get toasted. And there's the Seeker. Looks like the Seeker is in the Cyberdisk's body. Alright. Unfortunately, this means that Anderson is not going to be that great for this round. We can get Ghost Man up to here. We are going to need to move... Burglar, tell me you're not still acided. Okay, you're not. I'm going to execute a dash to run this Overwatch.
Roger, Dodger.
Because Burglar wants to be away from everybody anyway. Alright, don't hit him. Good. After the last Cyberdisk, we had to run. Wasn't good times. What are we looking at for a Shredder rocket? Probably not able to do it. Okay. Ghost Man. Into the half cover. Or into the full cover. Break out the chem grenade. Does this just not show? Maybe I could have chemmed the last Cyberdisk we saw. Let's try this. Okay, they've been acided. Now the next thing we want to try to get on them, if we can, is a shred. What have I got? Just the drone? I think we want more than the drone. But if we move up, we are inviting more to get shot at. Whoop, wrong button. Wrong button. Who do you have visual of? Literally just the drone? Really? Okay, take it out. That was a waste of a shot out of Karmic Castaway, but you take what you're dealt. I wish I had rapid fire, but I don't. Still, that's not terrible. Alright. Anderson Marr. I want you to... Let's see. I kind of want you to overwatch. Cyvor needs to be in a position to fire a rocket. And this is not a good one. I almost feel like I should have fallen back with Mr. Blump. Alright. Psychodestructo, where can I get you? Can I get you to there? I think I might be able to get you to there. If I can. Spoogler, you're on Overwatch. Yes, I can get you there, Cyvor. Good. Or Cyvor. Psychodestructo. Good. Anderson Marr. Wish I could get Ghostman out of the way. If I move you up to here, you would have to hunker. That invites a grenade. There's not really anywhere I can put you that's good. Cyvor, we're moving you here. That'll hopefully be a better rocket next turn. I'm going to just Overwatch in case they come up over. Now they're likely to try to move up to flank. Yep, here comes the flanking maneuver. Here come the shots. He's shredded. We have to move out of the way next turn. And Mr. Blump may be in a lot of trouble here, unless Anderson kills this. Anderson kills it. It's still going to blow up. Are we okay? I think we're okay. That's a flank shot. Yeah. That was a bad idea, buddy, because Mr. Blump is now mad at you. And did not take armor damage. My turn. Good night.
Excellent work.
All right.
Objectives complete.
So that was an extremely aggressive squad that worked out extremely well. Let's head back to base. And I'm not going to lie, I am amazed that the cyber disc did not blow up Mr. Blump. That must have been just like one tile off. Very happy about that.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
Surprisingly, yes. Alright, so we have Athena, Karmic Castaway. Nah, you're mumbly pegs. Scandal the Burglar? I like that one. Arcade Cyvor? Maybe, maybe not. But everybody's fatigued. Nobody took armor damage. Nobody's wounded. 6 Thin Man corpses. 1 Cyberdisc wreck, which is very useful. A drone wreck. We only got 1 meld. 11 weapon fragments. I'm okay with not getting a lot of meld on that mission.
We will be in touch.
I think we played that pretty well. We have 137 bucks. What can we build? We cannot build a satellite. We could maybe build... Yeah, Phoenix cannons are cool. But we actually have just enough money to build a flamethrower. Which is useful because we're going to have a mech coming online soon that's going to be able to use that flamethrower. And, yeah. We're probably going to go out like 1 mission without a flamethrower. But yeah, I think we do this. I think a flamethrower is a sound investment. Even though it doesn't do as much damage as it used to.
Contact detected.
Low Raider. Who've we got? Lieutenant Hectic Wu. Major Lunchbox Turnbull. Hawker is back in 3 days. And Al-Ruwali got all kinds of messed up. I'm going to go up defensive with Turnbull. See what I can do here. Normally I would hold back, but you know what? See if we can mess him up a little bit.
Approaching target.
Come on. No, not good. Stay in. Get out.
We lost the bubble.
Alright. All we've got left is Wu. Turnbull's down for 16 days, which is less than great. I am going to let this one go. Illyrium for scientists. Not now, Australia. I'll think about it.
Contact detected.
Nap of the Earth transport. Well, if anyone was going to shoot that down, it was going to be Turnbull, so I'm going to ignore that contact.
Contact detected.
We have a landed transport. This is most likely a harvesting mission. This is why we did not send out 18 people, because now we have 18 people ready to go deal with a very, very large UFO. But that is our operation for today. If you liked this episode, please click like. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, because good things happen when you subscribe to the channel, like having missions where nobody dies. And yeah, unfortunately not a mech on this one, because the mech is up in 3 days. Might keep going until we get a carapace armor. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you on the next operation.